For years, scientists thought children in poverty experienced a huge word gap, hearing 30 million fewer words by age 3. Now, research from MIT is the latest to show the 20-year-old findings are outdated and could even be damaging. In the 1990s, researchers spent 2.5 years visiting the homes of families with young children, starting when the kids were 7 months old. The families varied in levels of income and education. The researchers recorded the conversations and later transcribed them to come up with their findings. Their results popularized the idea of a word gap between higher and lower income families. This study has been cited in at least 8,000 academic publications. The research also drew attention to early childhood education. Today, however, critics say the original study is antiquated and could be contributing to discrimination in education.
It was a different time. There were different scientific standards, and it is a bit outdated.
In the latest study, Rachel Romeo and her MIT team recorded the conversations 4 to 6-year-olds were having each day. They also analyzed MRIs of their brain pathways. They found talking with kids 6 and younger helps their brain development regardless of their class.
And this relationship between conversational turns and brain structure was independent of socioeconomic status. So even children from the lowest income groups who experienced lots of conversations had really strong brain connections. And then these brain connections were what predicted their language skills.
And this study pulled from a much deeper sample than the 90s research did. Back then, researchers only spent an hour per week in each home and only studied 42 families.
There's been a lot more research in the last couple of decades with much more advanced technology that can look at much longer periods of time in children's lives. So we particularly use a digital recorder called Lena that records entire days of children's experience.
Moving forward, Romeo suggests changing the way people talk about learning, and that researchers should consider the word gaps kids learn as a difference rather than a gap. As for her work, the main takeaway is clear. Any adult and child having back and forth conversations could help a child's brain grow.